All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for daily videos on everything going on in the cryptocurrency space today. One Ethereum today costs $1,200. Ethereum's all-time high, $1,400. Ethereum is very close to breaking its all-time high. Now, many people, because Ethereum's been rising for the past several months, many people think that today Ethereum is overbought. Many people think that Ethereum doesn't have the fundamentals to surpass its all-time high and start a major rally. I'm here to tell you that if you think that, you're dead wrong. In fact, based on what we're going to go over in this video, it is possible that Ethereum could quadruple in price in 90 days. So with one Ethereum being at $1,200, if that were to quadruple, that would be a price point of at least $4,800 in 90 days by the summer at the latest. I will explain to you how this is possible in today's video. Like always, guys, make sure you subscribe because we go over stuff like this on a daily basis. So, if you are an Ethereum holder, or even if you're just thinking about getting into Ethereum, make sure you watch the whole video today. I'm going to share with you data, analysis, perspective that most people will never get a chance to see until probably higher prices. And to start off, let's check in with world-famous entrepreneur and investor, a billionaire who made his original fortune by investing in the dot-com era of the late 90s. According to him, as of January 11th, cryptocurrency is exactly like the internet stock bubble. Exactly. I'm going to apply what he says to Ethereum, so pay attention. He says, I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few others will be analogous to those that were built during the dot-com era, survived the bubble bursting, and thrived. So he says, I think Bitcoin, ETH, and a few others will be like the Amazons, will be like the eBays, will be like the Pricelines. Many won't. That's for damn sure. Many won't. Along the way, many fortunes will be made. Many fortunes will be lost as we find out who has the stomach to hodl and who doesn't. My advice, learn how to hedge. And as during the dot-com bubble, experts try to justify whatever the pricing of the day is. Crypto, much like gold, much like silver, much like any commodity, is a supply and demand driven market. All the narratives about debasement, fiat, etc., these are just sales pitches. The biggest sales pitch is scarcity versus demand. That's it. That's what matters for these crypto assets, supply versus demand. So let's talk about the fact that very clearly we can see an increasing demand for Ethereum, and very clearly we can see a decreasing supply. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about demand first. And again, this is not hope. This is not biased. Just follow the money. We've been showing you this on the channel for months now, that after Bitcoin, Ethereum seems to be the primo coin that high net worth individuals and institutions and big players are interested in. Well, this is institutions. What about retail? It seems that retail is interested in speculating on Ethereum as well. Ethereum just surpassed its all-time high. People searching Ethereum on Google has never been higher. The interest is there. And besides that, as far as utility of the token, and by this I mean the token getting used and getting locked up, and this actually has to do more with supply, we'll get into this, because a lot of the Ether tokens are locked in DeFi, and DeFi continues just to get more value locked in it every day and every month, this takes supply off of the market. In fact, there are only 10.5 million Ethereum left in circulation. Ethereum is about to have a liquidity crisis, very similar, just like what we saw with Bitcoin. Check this out. Exchanges at the current rate will run out of Ethereum in 10 days. In just the past 24 hours, Ethereum reserves dropped 10% in 24 hours. Incredible. We all know what happened when demand outstripped supply of Bitcoin. It quadrupled in 90 days. We do remember that, right? Bitcoin spent a lot of time around $10,000, and throughout this whole time, we were showing you week after week that supply of Bitcoin was getting taken off the market. And it had a lot of you wondering, why isn't the price moving? Yet, with lack of supply and increasing demand, eventually the price did a 4x. Well, all of a sudden, a 4x in Ethereum at a price point of $4,800 doesn't seem that unbelievable. Plus, with metrics like this, exchanges running out of Ethereum in 10 days, if this rate continues, reserves dropping 10% in 24 hours, and Ethereum at even $5,000 is not hard to believe at all. Let's actually dive deeper into these metrics because I want you to be on the same page. Recent data indicates that the number of Ethereum coins stored on exchanges has been gradually decreasing in the past year and showcased a massive drop in the past 24 hours alone. This causes speculation if the growing demand for ETH and decreasing liquidity supply could skyrocket the asset price. So according to the cryptocurrency monitoring resource CryptoQuant, the number of ETH tokens stored on exchanges reached a 12-month high of over 14 million in the middle of last year. Since then, though, the quantities have gradually started to decrease as Ethereum holders have withdrawn their Ethereum to cold wallets or, even more likely, uses the ETH token in DeFi, in NFTs, and other endeavors. We've shown you this on this channel time and time again. Despite the high Ethereum gas fees, the ecosystem only gets bigger. People continue to flock towards Ethereum and use the Ether token. Let's check on another metric. Data from Glassnode supports the aforementioned narrative that ETH's supply is decreasing. More specifically, the company looked in the active supply, meaning the amount of circulating coins last moved between 1 and 2 years ago. This is a really interesting metric. This metric suggests a hodling mentality from such investors as it dropped to a 3-year low of 15.6 million coins. What this shows is that people are hodling Ethereum, at least for the time being. Separately, the firm indicates that unlike ETH's actual price, which has yet to surpass its all-time highs above 1,400, the token's realized price has charted a new record. The realized price of an asset considers the average price at which each coin last moved the last time in the network. So realized price is basically the average price that the market paid for their tokens. A lot of times, this metric with Bitcoin will suggest a price floor. Glassnode said that ETH's realized price has continued to paint new records, and the latest one has breached $420. So this is suggesting that Ethereum has a price floor of $420. Not suggesting that there will be a definite retest of 420. The bigger takeaway is that realized price is trending up and people are buying Ethereum at these levels. But wait a second, Aaron. Ethereum doesn't have a fixed supply like Bitcoin. Ethereum will never have a fixed supply like Bitcoin. Totally, you're right. While I agree with you that Ethereum is no Bitcoin, what I'm suggesting is in this bull cycle, Ethereum is going to increase in value. And to take even more supply off the market, as you may or may not be aware, Ethereum Improvement Proposal 1559 contains critical changes to the Ethereum network, and among other things, the implementation will also push ETH towards becoming a deflationary attained asset. The entire logic is driven by the fact that they will be burning tokens. Since the tokens will be burnt, the existing supply of Ether will become even more valuable for investors. And once again, I suggest that an Ethereum at a price of $4,800, let's just say $5,000 for short, is possible. And we are seeing Ethereum being taken off of exchanges and being locked up out of liquid supply like never before. Ethereum's ecosystem never been stronger. Ethereum's narrative never been stronger. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that Ethereum is a good investment this cycle? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I just wanted to present you with this information. But I continue to be bullish on ETH. I'll see you tomorrow.